everyone, it's Jananie and welcome back to my channel. The story ain't over. So today I'm coming to you with a haul. I am back from Book Expo and Bookcon and I acquired some books while I was there. I didn't get all the ones that I wanted to, but that's okay, that happens. So I'm going to tell you about all the ones that I did get, and I'm really excited about a lot of these. And there were some that I got that were really unexpected, like I wasn't expecting to get them, or I didn't expect to think I might want them, and then I did end up wanting them and I got them and I'm excited about them now. But in terms of my Book Expo and Bookcon experience, I think I might do another video later and talk about it, but at the moment I'm just kind of decompressing. It was a lot of meeting people and a lot of socializing, which was just a lot and really overwhelming, but also just so much fun. I just met some really great people, but so many of the people that I met throughout the week and who hung out with me throughout the week were just so sweet, and I am just so grateful for all of them. But special shout out to Ashley and Emma for letting me hang out with them all week and for singing at the top of their lungs at karaoke and just being overall amazing people. I'm just super grateful for everyone that I met throughout the week. I think it was just a great time and I'm glad I went. I don't know if I'll go again or if I'll be able to go again, but I'm just really grateful for the week that I had. As you can probably tell, I didn't actually vlog the week. I started vlogging, I said I was gonna vlog, and then I did not vlog because it was just kind of overwhelming with meeting people and kind of just doing so many things. And then I'm just not a really good vlogger. Like I can vlog at home, like a reading vlog where I just like film myself reading, but like going out and vlogging was just a lot more difficult than I expected, and it was just a weight on my head that I wanted to lift, so I just decided to not do it. But that is about all I have to say for the experience of Book Expo and Bookcon. I think mostly I went for the people that I met, and that was just so great. But I did acquire some really great books, so I'm excited to tell you about them today. So I don't actually remember which books I got from Book Expo and which ones I got from Con and which day I got each of these books. So I will just, you know, go through them and let you know if I remember. So I think the first book that I got on the first day of Book Expo, that was the day that Ninth House by Leigh Bardugo dropped, and I unfortunately did not get that book, but I did get a picture with it with the one that Hannah got at the signing, so I was really excited about that. And I will just wait until October. It's fine. It releases the day before my birthday, so I will just read it and just cry about how much I love Leigh on my birthday, and it'll be great. So the first book that I actually got at Book Expo was the Loki book by Mackenzie Lee. I'm actually really excited about this. I love Loki in general, and I love the Marvel movies, and I do really like Mackenzie Lee, and I loved Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, so I'm really excited about this. This book comes out in September, and it basically follows Loki as a teen, and it also has another character who is a sorceress in training. Her name is Amora, and she apparently sees Loki for who he truly is, and I think there's a bit of a romance in it. I'm not sure, but I'm really excited for this. I don't actually want to know too much because I just want to go into it without any expectations and love it. I'm excited for Loki, so I think it's gonna be good. All right, the next book that I got that same day, I think right after I got Loki, was Scavenge the Stars by Tara Sim. So this book is actually a retelling of The Count of Monte Cristo, which I am really excited about. It comes out January 2020, and it basically follows this girl named Amaya who rescues this stranger from drowning, and she thinks it's gonna earn her a longer sentence on her debtor's ship, but the man who she saves ends up like giving her this amazing life and riches and a totally new identity, and she gets this new life, but there are a lot of mysterious things going on with this new identity and new setting that she's in. So I'm really interested to see how this one goes. There was quite a few people in line for the signing of this one. I didn't go for the signing, but I got the book after, and I'm just really interested to see if I'll like it. I know the author has like another series of books. They're kind of like steampunk time travel books, and I've seen them before and I've been interested in them, so I think I might like this. All right, the next few books here are ones that I believe I got on the Thursday, so the second day of Book Expo. There was one that we were really trying to get, and that was The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys. So I have Salt's Sea, and I've been meaning to read it for the longest time, and everyone has told me so many amazing things about it, and it's also like a historical book as well, so I really want to read that. And I also really want to read this. This is also historical fiction, and I've heard just amazing things about Ruta Sepetys, and I just really want to read one of her books or multiple of her books, so I'm really excited to read this one. It comes out in October of this year, and I think I'm just gonna like dig in and read this on the beach one day because I just love historical fiction in like the summer for some reason. I'm also a history major, so I think I'm really gonna like this. Basically, this book takes place in Madrid in 1957 under the fascist dictatorship of General Francisco Franco, and involves two main characters, so Daniel Matheson, who is the son of an oil tycoon, and a girl named Anna whose family is kind of dealing with the aftermath of the Spanish Civil War. I think this one's just gonna be great, so I can't cannot wait to read it. Alright, the next few ones here are ones that I'm super excited about. So the first is a little sampler. It's a graphic novel sampler called Witchy, and this one I kind of picked up on a whim because I liked the art style, and it was from another booth where we were waiting for a signing of a graphic novel, which I will show you in a sec. But this one seems super, super cool. Basically, it takes place in this world where there are witches, and your power is determined by how long your hair is, which I thought was super cool. But beyond that, if you are like one of these stronger witches, you get conscripted to the witch guard to like protect the law and peace and everything. But if your hair is too long, then you could be deemed like dangerous and you could be burned at a pyre. And so the main character is also a witch, and her father was killed. And so when conscription comes around, you know, she is forced to decide whether she should join the witch guard or if she should kind of stand up for her ideals and kind of break down this really crazy system. So I'm really interested to see how this one goes. The artwork seems gorgeous. If you want to see that. Hopefully I'll like the sampler, and if I do, I'll probably pick up the full version. All right, the next book that I got is a graphic novel that I'm super excited about. It's written by 2 authors, and we actually met them. We got the book signed by them, and it was just really amazing and nice. The book is called Mooncakes, and it's by Wendy Xu and Suzanne Walker, and the 2 of them were super, super nice. Basically, this follows a witch who works in a bookshop, and that was like all I needed to sell me on this. Like, I actually don't know anything about it, but that was literally all I needed to sell me on it, and we got the book signed, and that was a lot of fun. And then Wendy Xu and Suzanne Walker actually like saw us later while we were walking like downstairs by the Starbucks, and they called us over, and Wendy Xu offered to actually do some sketches for us, which was super cool. So I got a Sailor Moon sketch done for me, so I will leave the picture here. It was super fun, and I absolutely loved it, and they were just so, so nice. So I'm really excited to read their book, their graphic novel. This is an art copy, so the finished version comes out in October. So the beginning of it is like in color, but the later bits are just in black and white, just the sketch, which is totally fun. I'm still really excited to read it, and I think it's gonna be great. Okay, and then the next book that I got, I think on the Thursday, is Permanent Record by Mary H.K. Choi. I was really excited to get this one. I really enjoyed Mary H.K. Choi's previous book, Emergency Contact. This one features 2 main characters. The first is Pablo Rind, an NYU dropout who is like facing a lot of student debt, and his life is just kind of spiraling out of control, and he doesn't know what to do. And then the other character is Leanna Smart, who is kind of this like child star turned into a pop idol, and she has like a lot of followers on Instagram, and she just has this like crazy popularity. But then the 2 of them meet at 5 a.m. in a bodega in the dead of winter, and you know, their lives kind of intertwine, and they know it can't last forever, but they want to enjoy the moment. So this seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to read it. It comes out in September, so I definitely want to try and pick it up before that. All right, the next set of books are ones that I believe I got on the Friday of Book Expo, the last day of Book Expo. And that morning I actually went early to get the first book of that day, and that was The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. So this is Renee Ahdieh's new book coming out in October, I believe, and it basically is set in New Orleans, and it has vampires, and that is about all I needed to know. I talked about this book in my most anticipated releases of the rest of this year, and like, I'm just so excited to read this. I went to her signing as well, and she was super, super sweet. She like spent time with every person in line and like chatted a bit and signed the book, and it was just really nice. I really liked Wrath in the Dawn, so I was excited to pick this up anyways, and I love the cover as well, so I just can't wait to dig into this. This is also a fantasy, so I really want to read it very soon. But before I actually got The Beautiful, I was walking by the Fierce Reads booth, and I ended up picking something that I was super excited about, and I thought I would have to get a ticket and like go to the signing and everything, but then I didn't want to because it was only a sampler, but I ended up being able to get it anyways, and that is The Rebel Sampler by Marie Lu. So this is the 4th book in the Legend series, which I absolutely love, and she announced about a year ago that she was writing another book, a 4th book, even though it like originally ended with 3, and so this is kind of like a continuation. I'm so excited for it. So I actually got this sampler from the Fierce Reads booth before waiting in line for The Beautiful, and I ended up like taking this, sitting in line and just reading the whole darn thing while in line, and it was just the greatest thing. I just had such a great time reading it. Like, this is like the first 50 or so pages of the book, and like I loved every moment of it, and it was just so nice reading it. Like, I thought I would be like tortured by the fact that it's a sampler, and I am. Like, I really want the rest of it, but like it just really made me happy even getting this sneak peek of the book, so I'm just so happy about it. It's also just super gorgeous. Like, I wasn't really into this cover at the beginning, but now I really like it. All right, the next book that I got is one that I kind of picked up while walking through the Penguin booth, and I'm really excited about it. It's a middle grade, and I think I might end up giving it to my niece to read as well. But that is the book Wanderers by Anna James. Basically, this book follows an 11-year-old girl after the disappearance of her mother, and she kind of grows up reading these stories and things in her grandparents' bookshop. And so this book kind of takes off when those stories start to sort of come alive, and she's trying to figure out the mystery of her mother's disappearance. So I'm really excited about this. The cover is really cute too, so I think it's gonna be adorable. The next one I got while swinging through the DC Comics booth, and I was so happy to get it because like I didn't think I would be able to, and that is Raven by Cami Garcia. So this is the like Raven graphic novel. They're basically releasing like this series of graphic novels by different YA authors for different DC comic heroes, and so they're doing a bunch of female ones right now. There's Harley Quinn, there's Raven, and I think a couple others. And Raven I absolutely love from Teen Titans. It was one of my favorite shows growing up, so I was really excited to get this. And I know there's a signing, but I didn't get the chance to go to it, but I'm super excited about this. I don't know anything that happens in it, but just the fact that it's Raven is enough for me. All right, the next book that I got is one that we went to a signing for, and that is Stargazing by Jen Wang. So the reason I really wanted to get this one is because I've read Jen Wang's 2 other graphic novels. So one is The Prince and the Dressmaker, and the other one is In Real Life, and I absolutely loved both of them. I think she only wrote one of them and then illustrated the other one, but I absolutely loved those to pieces, and so I was definitely intrigued when I found out that she had another graphic novel coming out. All I know about this one is that it follows 2 Chinese American kids living in the suburbs, and that's about all I know, but it's Jen Wang, so it's enough for me. I'm really excited. So we went to the signing for this. She was super sweet, and she drew a little like illustration of the boy in my book, so I absolutely loved it. All right, the next book that I got is My Life as an Ice Cream Sandwich, and it's by Ibi Zoboi. So I've read some of Ibi Zoboi's stuff in an anthology, so I'm really excited to see like a full book. This one's actually a middle grade as well, and it takes place in 1984 in Harlem, so I'm really excited about that. But one of the things that really intrigued me when I picked this up was the fact that it has like comics interspliced in the book throughout the book, and I thought that that was super interesting, so I'm really excited to read this. I don't know a lot about it. I just want to go into it without any expectations, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, and then the last few books that I picked up during Bookcon. I didn't actually get a lot of books during Bookcon. I just kind of did some panels and did some interviews, and there was just that kind of stuff going on, but I did get a couple of things. So the first couple things that I got were from Oni Press, and Margot Wood was there and she recommended these to us. And so the first is A Quick and Easy Guide to Queer and Trans Identities by Maddie G and J.R. Zuckerberg. I've seen the cover of this going around online, and I'm really excited to check it out. And then the other one is A Quick and Easy Guide to They Them Pronouns by Archie Bongiovanni and Tristan Jimerson. So this is another one that I'm really excited about. I definitely want to give these ones a read and see how they are, and then recommend them and pass them on because I think they're great. And then the last 2 things that I have for this haul are ones that I picked up at a Penguin ice cream social event. And it was really cool because they have really cool packaging for these. And they're these audiobooks for Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and then Star-Crossed by Minnie Dark. So this is an adult romance, and then this is a YA sci-fi, which I actually have the physical copy for. But this was basically made by the audiobook imprint at Penguin, and they made like these little like USB drives with the audiobooks on to give to us, which I thought was just so freaking amazing. I absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited to listen to these and check them out. But those are all of the books that I want to haul for today from Book Expo and Bookcon. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun during the week, and I am really excited about all of the books that I got. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're excited for any of the books that I hauled today, and please remember that the story ain't over. Bye!